play for. You win that match, you don't have to fight through relegation. And even if you end up losing grand finals, you're still guaranteed a spot in Master. All right. Mythical Mania's banned out Junkertown. If we do need this map 5, Circuit Royale immediately banned out on the other side. Zero hesitation. And that rounds out our bans here for today. The Minions banning up Busan, Kings, and Junker. Final offer. We get to not play Nepal, Blizzard World, New Queen Street, and Circuit Royale. You get some damn fine Overwatch. Mythical Minions coming in as your second seed. Going 12-2. Regular season. Final offer coming in as your 5th seed, going 10-4. Mythical Minions winning this head-to-head 3-1. But it was a little while back. We've seen Final Offer kind of punch above their weight class, but are missing their hit scan. Do they have what it takes to move on into top 4? I mean, top 6, nothing to scoff at, but once you've made it this far, I know both of these teams are voracious for a spot for that Master Division. When you've got this close, going home stings that much more. All right, what are we looking at? We are, in fact, going to get the Echo Tracer Diva comp coming out from Final Offer. And Pan is, in fact, your tank player, so kind of guessed correctly on that one, with Stennis picking up the Tracer role. Also got a May coming out from the other side, so we'll keep an eye on Sign to see who they're trying to block with the May wall, if they're able to get some good picks with these icicles. It's going to be very difficult to isolate a Diva here. And you can see wall has not been used yet. Okay, there it is. They try to capture the Diva. Lars manages just tiptoe onto the other side. Little hop, skip, and a jump. Fly back onto the point, but Lars has no more armor. Nemesis form popped there from Central Apan. With that, they're able to grab first control. We'll just kind of keep Final Offer at bay and off the objective long enough to start building percentage. Edis has managed to put in a bit of work, though, is leading the server in ult charge, but Jesper Swag, first to fall, first blood, goes over to Mythical Minions. Now trying to push out from the point. And they've scattered Final Offer to kind of 4 corners. Lars on one bridge, Ed is on the other. There's a Katsune rush. Emilio Zoo to push back in. Good disengage there for Mythical Minions. Trying to respond with the Blizzard. Ed can't quite make it out of it. Lars is caught on the wrong side. Separated from the rest of the team. Gets demeched and deleted. And though a point was flipped, I think it's going to be only momentarily, as Mythical Minions are able to kite back from the Katsune rush, respond with a beautiful Blizzard. Now using a sound barrier here. Make sure they can clean this up. Do I have a playlist? I do have a playlist. And I like to just pick a map band song for band face. I just think it's fun. There's the cleanup. There's some late staggers here. Final Offer taking a moment to regroup. Have still not had a clean reset here, as Stennis finishes off Jesper Swag. I feel like Jesper Swag and Edis have swapped roles since last we saw them. This might be the reason. Keep an eye on Stannis playing off of the White Room side on your left hand. And chop. Nope. What did I come across with the pulse? Jesper Shrag was dead. Stannis just gets in there and takes a couple of shots, finishes them off. The sound barrier is late here for Final Offer, and it's going to be a reset. %of the board and counting here for Mythical Minions. Jesper Shrag at the pulse. Volta going and try to initiate a touch. Okay, Final Offer manages to surround the objective. How do they collapse in on this brawl composition? Lars is trying to keep toes on the point. Has to back out for a mega. Jesper Swag is able to touch back in alongside Volta, and they're keeping the cycle going, at least for the moment. Long enough to get a Kitsune Rush out, but Volta's going to die. Pulse Bomb from Stennis is going to find 2 in the back. And that should just seal the deal. Annihilation on point and celebrations. Mythical Minions will grab our first sub-map. And thinking about the May on that, you know, I was kind of posing the question at the top of that sub map. You know, who do you try to lock in? Who are you trying to isolate with, you know, the May walls and kind of that standard strategy? And I'm not sure that was ever really the case. It seemed like the threat of the May was enough to allow control between the threat of the May and then just the staying power and punching power of the Ramatra, that they're able to just keep Final Offer, you know, completely off the point. And point presence was just too strong. And Final Offer never quite able to crack it open. Now going into a Junker Queen dive composition with Ediz on the Venture. So kind of all or nothing in on the backline. Ediz is going to use the burrow aggressively, but the other flanker's been cut off. JP's down. It's a good trade, but Ediz gets caught in the backline, finding that kill. So despite finding an important kill in the support, both DPS are now absent here for Final Offer, and they're just scrambling to get out alive. Oops, wrong button. There's a push from Ediz, looking to take White Room. Ooh, Sign got very aggressive themselves, ends up cryo freezing all the way on stairs. It's an interesting move, kind of an interesting cycle with them and Central Apan to get space. As they cryo freeze, Central Apan come in to take it back. But Signet eventually dies. Volts is able to claim back some of that space. Ediz and Stennis are battling out from the Ventures on the high ground while Lars wins out the war. Catches Stennis as they fall to the ground. There's still a Ramatra on point. Lars is trying to keep him separated from the healers, but Central Pain was able to at least pick up a kill, trade it out on the objective, and that should get the point into Final Offer's control. The cryo freeze stopped a little bit late there at the very end. EMEA Coalescence try to take it back. The Suzu late to save Lars, and ends up Stennis coming up with a pair. Let me get some Stennis pop here. A newcomer onto this squad since last we saw Mythical Minions. At least to my memory. I could be wrong on that. It wouldn't be the first time, y'all. Gotta be careful with the Kitsune Rush running into a blizzard. You know, the Kitsune Rush might just advertise where to throw the blizzard. There it is. Right on cue. Suzu. I don't even know if Suzu was needed. Looks like everybody just kind of rotated around. Now the rush ends up a little devalued. Lars gets a touch of value off the back of it, actually, now that I say that. Sound Barrier now in here from Final Offer, just to repel the Sound Barrier and the Annihilation from the other side. Rampage will pick up 4. Do they have the follow-up? The answer looks good. Lars is going to find 2, and Ediz is going to find 1. And Final Offer with a great fight win here. An important fight win in a big old fight. Gotta be careful about the excavation. As they turn the corner, just gonna put pressure down on Lars. A lot of pressure indeed. Jesper Swag looking to trade this back. Hits Panda in the back line. That's all you're gonna find. It's a 4v3 favoring the minions as they flip this point right back over. Ediz wants to stall for as long as possible. Burrows to do so. Minions head back up to White Room. Ediz heads up to the high ground. Got to 50%, but it's 90 and counting on the other side. Important stall, bot time for reinforcements to show up. Now can Lars and the rest of Final Offer do anything with it? Lars with block already used. 4 players of minions chasing him up to the high ground. Uses the punch to get out of dodge after grabbing the Mega. I heard a Coalescence come out from JP, but Jesper Swagger's able to take him down. Dennis moving into the middle, has Volta low. Volta needs this sound barrier. Ediz and Jesper are able to get some kills, but Volta falls. Lars is low on the point, and Stennis finds that final blow, and Final Offer find themselves at a 2v3 with nothing but DPS left on this objective. Edits hands to the high ground. Overtime Wick starts to burn. The Tracer cannot make it back. Mythical Minions grab map 1. Right back to stats. Look at that. Look at that. I'm on point today, y'all. I'm on point today. Whew. Yeah, it felt like Final Offer won maybe... President of Finland. It felt like Final Offer only won a couple of team fights on that one. Sign ends up going down a couple of times, more than the rest of the team. But I think it was just, the nature of... the nature of that kind of flanky support character. All right. Heading into map number 2. Oh, shoot. I'm supposed to go to this screen before I break your screen there. Blizzard World banned out by Final Offer. King's Row by Mythical Minions. It was Final Offer's map pick. As we head into Hybrid. It's already a little backwards from the first time we saw these two teams, as Final Offer was able to win Lijiang Tower in their first meeting, but Mythical Minions, kind of flipping history on its head, and Final Offer hoping they can do the same in the long run. Mythical Goats. Side. Come on. All right. Back to their Master Comp here for Central Lipan and Mythical Minions. Zion is sticking with the May. Maybe I should have expected this. Stennis is on to an Echo here, so no Tracer. No Tracer from either side, as a matter of fact. A lot of front load pressure, a lot of poke pressure for both of these teams. This will be particularly interesting once we get into point B, but we'll see how this works out for now. The Bio Nade keeps Mythical Minions kind of pinned behind the tower for the moment. Central's able to push out, and a little bit of a duel with Lars. Lars is low, back to behind the bubble and around the tower. Central's trying to move in close as Stennis moves to complete the cross angle. Panda finds Jester Swag down low, though, is a huge flank along the left-hand side. There from Panda and a couple others from the Minions. Able to move in, pick up a kill on the flex port. And this is going to be a one and done for the Minions. Panda quite a bit ahead in the sound barrier war here. Could use that to just get aggressive and rush high ground. Curious to see the approach. We did see Central swapping over to a Winston. We could be a little poking and prodding, perhaps go up and meet with Stannis to try to take down Honor and Glory up there. But did we get a sub? Is that a sub or a streamer name? That's gotta be a sub, right? Bob tossed it from the high ground. Doesn't look like there's anybody else really to converge with it, and it just ends up kind of being a stall on cart as they wait for Lars to get back in this fight. Ooh, but Stennis is able to find a kill on a Jasper Swag. How did you find that one? Stennis just sneaks in. Now look at this. Oh, I thought, yep, you are going to pop up. Oh, and this wicked awesome new skin, too. Sticky's in. The nade used defensively. Here from Nilio Zoo. Nano thrown out onto the Winston. Lars is going to drop down, see if they can counterpunch onto this point. Has the Primal Rage in the pocket. The sound barrier fading for both of our squads. And despite the duplicate Auto, Sign cannot survive. Ends up being a good holdout of Final Offer and one they desperately needed. Dempsey Master, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was like. Wait, did Ed's turn? Wait, what? So why? Why? Oh, that's a nice sickle to the dome. Side's all a bit ahead of the rest of the team. The other four are trying to rotate high ground. They are going to manage to evict them, but Sign doesn't make the rotation. Ends up going down. Ooh, and Lars catches JP. I think JP must have swift step back to try to help Sign. Nice little jump finish off Stennis, and another good hold here out of Final Offer. I'll check at the map break to make sure that is still it is. I assume it is. I mean, again, this team talked about how they lost their hits game player right before roster lock. So I know they didn't get some magical hits game player like just now. That doesn't make any sense. Let's use some critical thinking, Jeff. Let's use some critical thinking. All right, attack to the high ground. Nice move from Jesper Swag. Kind of wait for it before flying up. Good Bionade on the front. He's going to get two. But brilliant wall, better Blizzard, and this is going to be disaster for Final Offer. What a play out of Sign. And just to get that Blizzard off in the nick of time. Central cleans up with the Primal. But it was the Blizzard that really put an end to this defense. Just in the nick of time, too. It was a brilliant anti-nade out of Nelio Zoo. Side, fortunately, able to get the Cryo Freeze, the wall, Cryo Freeze, and Blizzard off in, like, split second timing on all of that to avoid going down to the Cryo Freeze and the incoming damage. Knife's edge timing. Bob in, and Central off the side. Nice job, Volta. I mean, like, you just put an end to that attack right there. That was beautiful. Okay, Volta jumping across. Cyanide looking to make the gap. Ooh. Yep, that is careful. Careful. Central's all the way back towards point, kind of by themselves. All right, ends up just making space. The rest of the team comes in to follow. It's up to high ground here for Mythical Minions. Nano boost thrown on to Lars, looking to go intercept. Actually catches a rotation down low or a boop down low. One of the two, but Panda's way separated. That sound barrier off the table. A brilliant fight here from Final Offer once again. As they kind of catch a sloppy rotation. Nice timing on the Nano engage from this defense. All right, last opportunity for Mythical Minions. At least to capture point B and extend this time bank out. Lars drop it down to intercept. Wall is up. Lars will grab the Mega and pop the Primal down low. Bit of disruption, but the rest of the team can't risk moving down here to try to follow up on it. So Lars just heads back up to the high ground. Mythical Minions surge out with a Kitsune Rush. Rally from the other side. Sunbarrier makes it in, and Jesper Swag gets separated from the squad. +2 here for the attacking minions. They send two back to the bridge. Primal Rage up on the high ground to try to close this fight out. Bolts of Falls. I think that might just do it. And this is going to toss in a long-range bomb. Oh, it gets caught on the wall. Oh, it was so close. They wanted that contest. And they'll even get a couple kills on the back of it, too. Let's get the jazzy sounds of Volta. I'm sure there's... If my musical theory training was there, I could tell you what the B, C, D, E, F. I'm pretty sure those are jazz chords. It must be. That's a weird chord on the Lucio gun there. Like B, C, D, G, F or something. B, C, D, F, G. Weird chord. Aggressive Blizzard here out of sign. Oh, and a great wall. We just put Lars into a very bad ice cream sandwich. Ice blocks on the outside, pain in the middle. Delicious. 13 seconds remain. Also trying to make it to the point. Judgment swaps to Widowmaker. You have a Nano online here for the defense. And use early to try to keep... Ooh, Lars alive. Neliozu goes down in the back. Central's able to find that kill before the Nano comes out. And that could just be crucial in getting this third point on the board. But still, they need to clean this up. Turn their attention onto Lars. Lars is able to put the block up just before Swag goes down. And in fact, they are able to clean it just in the nick of time before Ed is returned on the Tracer. 3 points on the board here for Minions.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Confirm Ed is to just turn on streamer mode. I told you I'd confirm that between maps. I'm a man of my word.
Ready for battle. Five, four, three,
Sticking with the
one. Attackers
sticking with the May Echo. Heading on to this defense. We saw just for Swag try this flank last time against Wasp. Ends up getting found out. Let's see if they have any better luck, if they're able to kind of time this a little bit better. This can be crucial for a one and done. That is his all the way right flank. Here's the move in onto the back line. Sticky's land, Cryo Freeze out, but just for Swag kind of got body blocked by the Cryo Freeze from Signed. Lars does move in, and it's a little bit better. It's a trade at least this time. And trades certainly do favor the attacking team. Not ideal start, but a 4v4 is his final offer. Move on to the objective. Lars kind of having to worry about attack on both fronts. Jumps onto the point. Hoping the rest of the team can come regroup, and Ed is in the supports, makes their way around. Just Swag back into this fight as well. A couple steps ahead assigned. We're back into a 5v5. Final offer of positional advantage. Zyna kind of trying to come take it back on the May. Cryo Freeze up. Here comes Central in. Rotate to anchor point. Nearly 2 ticks picked up here as an 8 is used defensively onto Lars. They're just going to head up to the high ground. Might open up an avenue into the back line. Central and Panda were going for it, but Just Swag's able to fend them off. Central now low, eating a volley of stickies. Honor and Glory will find that kill just as JP landed the headshot. This will result in a point 8 cap. Final offer. One and done this point as well. Oh, I say that. It was a 2v2 here, but yeah, with an on and a monkey. Yep. There was a world where that actually does go in the defense's favor, but it would have been tough. It's been a good game so far. Naderi, I appreciate you being here. That is coming on a large flank. Did the Blizzard get out? I think the Blizzard got HA'd. The Blizzard did not make it out onto the battlefield. An unfortunate turn. I wish I'd caught that on stream. Sorry, whoever got that awesome play, and I missed it. My goodness. Now there's you with the nade. And, oh, it doesn't quite land on the Lars. Lars just going to back all the way up. Stennis The duplicate onto the Tracer tried to follow, but Lars gets topped up and able to respawn fire onto Central. Ooh, but the pulse bomb from Stennis picks up a pair. Edis is still fighting this out as this has gone into a broken... Is this 2v2 once again on this point? No, it's a 2v3. Ice block on the point, trying to buy some time. Panda taken down before they can use Sound Barrier. Lars moving in. On his sign with the flank. Ooh. Still, it's the trade going the other direction with the Annihilation out. Final offer are low as Lars pops this Primal and just not able to get anything done with it. The hyper-aggressive low hole working out well so far. Onenglar working into the back line. No Tracer on the other side for Edis to worry about. JP with another kill. JP has been lights out this series. Holy cow. Solid, 15% ahead of Neliozu in that ult. Is able to just send Final Offer packing. And gets an opening pick as well. Rocking the Paris Eternal skin. Love it. Looks good. Just swag deep in the back. Got the follow-up. Got the follow-up. Signing gets the Blizzard out this time. But it's still not going to do any good. Central was the only one. Central found both supports with that Blizzard. Okay, so Acid didn't do any good. I may have spoken a touch too soon. But it's not enough to win the fight. Now, does it mean Final Offer are not able to get control of high ground? It just might. Lars trying to keep minions at bay, and the supports end up looping around left side. Okay, so they're going to try to come up with his left stairwell, but Central swapped over to a D.Va, and already minions have high ground control. So Lars up to pressure the D.Va, see if they can open up some room on the stairwell. Nano thrown onto Lars is the second attempt to the high ground. Stennis is very low in the back. Lars over the top. The call was there, but good peel. I think it was a boop from Panda that sent him back down low. Buy time there for Stennis to get that ultimate online. But Just for Swag comes over the top with Lars returning with a Primal. And it's enough to keep this cart rolling. We're headed into point. Or, ooh, no. There's definitely time for a recontest. They're not on the bridge yet. If they had gotten to the bridge, like that was a knife's edge. But yeah, you can see Panda is just dancing along the inside of the door. And it's going to be a tight recontest. Couple of ults here for the defense to try to stall this out. The Sound Barrier is going to be the first of which he is. Final Offer has their own to counter. Keeping an eye on Edis here. This pulse could be the one to tilt the scales. Runs in, lands the right hook on the side, but JP lands another brilliant headshot. JP looking to turn this around. We'll get another Kitsune on as well, but not even going to need it. Here comes Chase. Looking for exit picks on the outside as the Doppelganger Winston turns back into the Echo 4 and Stennis has to bail. Final Offer doing a good job of repelling that late push. So now they can return at full strength here for this final attempt. Edis with a great opener and Lars with a good follow-up, taking JP off the battlefield. Even though Kitsune did make it out, it's a 3v5 here. And May and D.Va aren't exactly the strongest heroes in a Kitsune. Self-destructs to no avail. And even though the overtime wick will start, we're going to get another $130 on the clock here. And time for Final Offer to try to equalize and send this into extras. Not much time, mind you, but time nevertheless. Zion has been kind of mixed results on the Blizzard. Could use a good one here. By caught in a corner, might be a good spot. Getting aggressive, they don't even need it. Oh my. Great opening pick from Stennis after swapping on to the Venture. Primal Erasure from Lars, threatening to bring things back though, despite the great start out of minions. Zion's now caught in the corner. Not going to use that Blizzard whatsoever. Beautiful Primal out of Lars. Going to combine in for another kill onto Panda. And this is going to put Final Offer in the driver's seat. What a turnaround in that fight. Now we're seeing the grit here from Final Offer. Digging deep. Keep an eye on Stennis here on the flank. Volta cannot die here. 30 seconds. This is going to go down to final fight. Downbearer and Blizzard to worry about here from the defense of your Final Offer making this last approach. They disengage early. Get everybody back. No, Volta! Volta gets caught out! Stennis gets the drill dash, pushes him into the wall. The sound barrier is off the table. Lars and the rest of Final Offer have to hang on. Taking JP out of the fight's a good start, but they lose 2 during the sound barrier. Now the Blizzard to cover the point. The Venture trying to move on, but Lars is down. The sound barrier, AJ'd, and Final Offer let this map slip through their fingers. Mythical Minions will take a 2-0 lead and move up to match point. JP? Oh yeah, it's absolutely JP. I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm fixing scores for you. And I can tell you that's JP. Had such a good map. Had such a good map. Let's look at some stats. Let's see if the stats back it up. Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, like, there's not even any real one standout. It was pretty darn even down the board. I mean, it was just those clutch moments. It's those clutch moments, and which is where, like, JP absolutely stood out, like getting some excellent picks, some excellent opening picks. But it was, who was it, Stennis on the Venture? That gets the drill dash onto Volta to push him into that little hallway so they can get the kill before the sound barrier comes out. That was the play of the map right there. That was a huge heads-up play, knowing exactly what the ideal win con was and finding it immediately, making it happen, setting up that kill. Brilliantly done. Now, Mythical Minions on match point, 1 map away from a chance at Master Division next season and top 4 here in EMEA Expert Playoffs. Let's take a look at the map bans here. It was New Queen Street, your most banned map of the season from Final Offer. Central Apans had a hell of a game as well. Look at this. I mean, just kind of, it's my first introduction to this player. Oops. My Mythical Minions had too long a team name. It kind of broke it down here, didn't it? Sorry about that, y'all. I don't want to cut the, like, if I start moving the FACEIT League logo over, the orange is going to start blending in. You won't be able to read Season 2 anymore. Had to have a super long team name, didn't you? Just had to have a super long team name. Also, I don't think the Edis is on streamer mode. They're on the same name again. It's like they changed their name between maps 1 and 2. Because these are auto invites. Nope, it was streamer mode. Because now they're a tricky tracer. It was streamer mode. It fooled me because it looked like they had the same name again in lobby this time. But it just kept the streamer mode name from last time. God, I hate streamer mode. The bane of my existence. Okay. New Queen Street banned out. Mythical Minions get map picked. We head into map number 3. If y'all know anything more about Central, let me know.
5, 4, 3,
So I'm back on the May.
1.
Stennis picking up a Tracer this time, so we'll get that option at least. Maybe anticipating a Tracer on the other side from Edis, but Edis is going back into the hit scan role. And Jesper looking to match the Mei in their own right. And then, of course, final offer, I'm sure, Shudder. Once they finally are able to hit tab here and realize there's a Wrecking Ball powering up on the other side. They got some good practice against a Wrecking Ball comp. We'll see. We'll see if Central can match the expectations. Final offer just faced Ostrix and Wasp's Wrecking Ball a couple days ago. Oh, it is just B, C, D, E, F. They're just in order. Central finds first blood here on Coliseum. Oh, Sign has been putting in work, too. Let's check out this Mei. Yep, putting in work. JP might have an option for a kill here. Nope, Stennis steals it. Flawless first fight, and Central still pursuing more. Lars makes a swap on over to JQ. Minions don't grab the lead, but Stennis grabs a kill. Good start. I mean, look how aggressive they're pushed up here. Central's going to roll back towards the point. Everybody from Final Offer dropping down to the low ground. Central is low. Ricky Tracer finds a kill on the Stennis on the way out. Central's able to top him, come back in as JP throws a Kitsune Rush 4v5 onto this point. Lands a beautiful headshot onto Edis. Gets some healing of Fuda in on the Wrecking Ball, and it's right back to throwing down some kunai. A little swift step out, and it looks like Mythical Minions are kind of able to stay in control. Now looping back in for another kill as they converge onto Lars. And then this just kind of sweep in, ambush, find a kill, and then peace out is working very well for Minions thus far. Didn't get the boop off, so pile drive right back up onto the high ground. Lars just jumped down into a blizzard. Immediately destroyed. Mine's back up on the high ground. That is, whoo, just barely able to coach gun over that last one. Stennis coming in for the final blow, and I didn't get to the POV in time. Sorry, Stennis. Minions very close to getting checkpoint. With the wall up, I don't even think Final Offer are going to try to contest it. No, they're not. Lars is putting their attention to try to thwart the Wrecking Ball. No opportunity to drop down and contest the checkpoint, so close spawns. And that timer, that 10-second wait, now off the table. Side crowd freeze down low. Traditionally, Minions would send some backup with it, but I think enough work had been done. Final Alpha finally able to drive the Minions away. Wrestle back control TS1. Side may just be the GOAT. Fair enough. They've had a great series, no doubt. Here, I'll give you a little sign pop on the back of that. You got it, KZR. All right, Kitsune rush in from Niliozu. A lot of ults available. JP tossing down a Kitsune in their own right. Sound barrier out. Panda looking to hold it to respond. And the later sound barrier proven very valuable. That was a 5-player pile drive. Rampage in. Only hits Panda. Lars finds Sign as well. A beautiful back and forth. One where Final Offer actually pulled trigger first. And they're able to kind of float back with each counter punch. And it's the Rampage that gets the job done. Because of the speed on the other side, you can see that Final Offer are hesitant to push too far forward. Mines just force the backline off of TS1 altogether. And here comes the rest of Minions trying to follow in with the Blizzard. Looks like it'll get... Ooh, Lars? Actually... Okay. That was my brain breaking. I thought that was Sign's Blizzard. That was Jesper Swag's Blizzard. I was like, wait a minute, how is Lars not frozen? Wait a minute, that was Final Offer's Blizzard. I am so sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. Edis comes up with a defining kill here in this team fight. Now Final Offer are able to clap back as we just crossed the halfway mark. Central drops down to try to prevent Cap here. Bolsa and Neliozu driving him away while Lars and Ediz move up to the high ground. Get some space. Ediz gets stuck. Taken down. Kind of an odd little spot on that wall. Back into the cubby goes the rest of Final Offer looking to regroup, but Cyanid finds the exit pick. Let's say, I know better. Go show me some JP Pop. JP Pov, because JP will get a kill out of nowhere.
Under my protection.
Not this time, though. Final Offer, Weather the Storm.
The battle ignites me.
They're able to win out an ult trade in the last fight, but now find themselves down 1-3 as far as check marks are concerned. They're going to throw their only one in early, and Central will find that pick on Neliozu to kick things off. JP responds with a Kitsune in their own right. Was that a Rampage shutdown? Yeah, that was a Rampage shutdown. Stennis just said, what Rampage? I hear you shouting at me, but we don't allow any purples around here. Stennis does not like the color purple. Okay, Lars making a swap. And immediately demeched. Ed is going to throw down a Deadeye. I don't see anybody even remotely close. Going to try to come up to the edge. Ooh, on your right-hand side. Stennis peaked at just the wrong moment, but Edis didn't quite catch it in time. Still, they able to get the flashbang followed with a headshot. Panda just leaps into that mess to get that kill on Neliozu. Desperate Swag will find some revenge, but this is looking like survival mode here from Final Offer. Now, Lars, apparently able to dig deep. Keep this team alive. They are surviving. At least the hope of every Final Offer fan out there. Lars bails with about 50 health. Here comes the chase in from Central. Reinforcements show up and the heals are there.